Hi everyone, Agnes here. Now I've got a quirky little fun story for those of you that love concerts and buying tickets to go to different things. This might be an interesting one for you. It's called Sold Out. In case you hadn't noticed, I love going to concerts and I'm really good at manifesting free tickets and great seats. This past weekend was no exception. It all started just a few days before when I found out a band Sweetie and I enjoy, New Riders of the Purple Sage, were playing about 90 minutes away. We decided it would be fun to go. Of course, I immediately hopped online to buy a couple of tickets and saw in big bold letters that it was sold out. It was a very small venue with only 200 seats. Deciding to focus on what I wanted, enjoying a great concert, and not the current reality of sold out, I promptly called the box office and said, I would like to purchase 2 tickets and left my number. On the morning of the concert, I still had not received a call, so I called again, left another message mentioning that I lived about 90 minutes away, so I would need to know in time to get to the show. Later that afternoon, Sweetie and I decided to act as if and go ahead and drive to the venue so we would be there for the show in case some tickets became available. We decided to stay detached and not be upset if we drove all the way there and it didn't turn out the way we wanted. About halfway there, we stopped for a cup of coffee, and while checking out, I received a nice call from the venue telling me this concert was sold out. No tickets available. I mentioned we were already on our way, just in case 2 tickets became available, we would already be there. I was promptly told to turn around and go home, no tickets are available, it's sold out. Sweetie and I sat in the car, sipping our coffee, discussing our options. Should we continue on or turn around and drive the 45 minutes back home? We decided we wouldn't let this news ruin our Sunday, nor would we wallow in disappointment. Instead, we talked about how much fun it would be to see the show, and Sweetie put the iPod back on playing some NRPS. I'm not sure what that is. Lucky lady, you might have to just pop down in the description or in the thread. What does that bit mean? Just as we pulled onto the highway, my phone rang again. Good news. It's a miracle. 2 tickets just became available. We smiled at each other and headed to the venue. When we got there, we wandered around enjoying the fair, exploring the grounds, shopped in the general store, purchased a couple of posters for the show for only $10 that were being autographed by the band at that very moment. What a deal. Then we stopped for a hamburger cooked on an outdoor grill right in front of us. Sweetie ran into an old friend he hadn't seen in over 10 years, and as he talked about our great luck in getting 2 tickets, he asked where we would like to sit. When the door opened at 7, we were told to proceed to front row center. They were reserved for us. It was a wonderful concert and lots of fun. 2 front row center seats to an awesome sold out show. How does it get any better than that? Until next time, here's to your lucky life. Wonderful. So Lucky Life, I am going to put your link to this story for those that would like to see the concert and the poster, because you put photos, which is wonderful. And thank you for sending your story in. It is a wonderful, wonderful story that you brought up to me after our Law and the Promise Neville Goddard session, where there was a story that was very, very similar to this, which inspired you to send this to me. So thank you very much, everyone. Be inspired. Imagine. Act as if. Step into the joy and the, you know what, I'll be fine if I don't get it. Detachment. Wonderful, wonderful components in this story. So, what is it that you would like today? Is it a concert ticket? Is it amazing tickets on a plane that sold out? Is it tickets to Disneyland or all sorts of different things that are around the world at any given time. What is it that you would like to go to? And what have you been told about it that you can't get tickets or it's sold out? Perhaps try this. Try this and see how you go. Lots of love. See you in the next YouTube.